What's up guys, Corvus95 here and welcome to episode 25 of my Europa Universalis 4 playthrough as Brandenburg. It's going to be the final episode of this week and we'll hopefully get something done at least. It's probably going to be a pretty slow episode because we have a lot of aggressive expansion to burn off. If we have a look, we have like 38 with Hesse. I know Hamburg's highest, they have 48 with us. Most of Germany has in the 30s, like Austria has 34, stuff like that. Our allies, Bohemia, have 0, which is nice. Poland has 0. Good. Okay. So our next war declaration is going to be either Munster or Friesland. Friesland are allied with Dauphin and Bavaria, both of who can't really do much damage, I don't think. So Friesland's probably going to be the next target, but we need to burn off the aggressive expansion, as I said, first. Religious zeal in Stettin has expired. Where is Stettin? It's over here somewhere. Stettin. It's already Protestant, so I don't care. I thought it was going to be a bit like Cleve, where they have religious zeal, stopping me converting to Protestant. Rethel has converted, we finished that mission. Conquer Calais, protect our brethren in Berg. So declare war on Mainz. Mainz, who you allied with Hesse and the planet. So that's a powerhouse, that. The alliance chain. So that's a bit strong for me to just offhandedly go to war with. So we're not going to do that yet. So we will take the vassalized Friesland mission and then just cancel it. Okay, we can get a new thing. Let's do admin tech down. Also get some infantry combat ability, 20%. That is what makes Brandenburg / Prussia so strong. Is that 20% extra infantry combat ability. Like, I'm taking innovative ideas, all because if I take innovative and quality down there, the third bomb one, modern firearms technologies, let's just hover over, modern firearm technique, sorry, plus 20% infantry combat ability. That's the only reason I'm taking innovative. Well, I mean, innovative does have its own benefits, like it's nice to have the extra tech cost reduction, prestige decay is good, inflation's okay, I actually quite like that, monthly war exhaustion's also nice, leaders with upkeep would normally be nice, but because of the mod I'm running, it doesn't really matter. Advisor cost is also very handy, it allows you to take level 2 advisors most of the time. I think we will actually upgrade to level 2 advisors once we get that idea. Okay, spend 50 to reduce it by 30. It's 50 military. I don't think it's worth it. I think we're just going to fight these rebels. I don't see much point in doing it. I mean, with that 5% it may not rebel. It's got 5% chance of increasing by 10% every month. So it's going to rebel in about 3.2 years on average. But in those 3.2 years, it's decreasing. The unrest is going down due to overextension. Where am I overextended? Oh, Rethel. Right, yeah. I'm going to get rid of that overextension pretty soon, so we'll be on 4.8. And then, why is friendly troops not giving me -5? It should. Separatism's going to go down slowly. Let's actually increase the number of troops I have stationed here. So we will take 4k there and 1 horse. Send it over. Friendly troops is now at -5? Yeah, -5. And then we're going to drop all 45k of our troops onto this army if it's giving our current army stationed there trouble. So we're definitely not going to lose many men. So I'm not worried. Okay, military idea. Garrison size plus 25%. This actually doesn't really do anything. Yeah, it helps you if you want to rally your troops out of a garrison, but apart from that, it basically does nothing. Right, out of these forts, which is going to be most handy? I think this one's pretty pointless at this point. Because them two both border that, no one can get through. And that stuff, yeah, so this fort is actually pointless. So let's get rid of that. Save us a little bit of cash. It does stop us getting the benefit of the army tradition. Like, how many forts do I need? Does it even tell you anywhere how many forts you need? Fully maintained forts plus 0.75. So I need 8. Can get a military idea, yeah. Next one is land attrition minus 10%, and then that force limit plus 50% is going to be huge for us. And we actually are at, that's very nice, we're at 60 force limit now. So we're going to build another army over here. So if we compare ourselves to the rest of the world, force limit wise, we are second after the Ottomans. We have the third most troops there. Muscovy actually has more than us, but that's because I've been building up in 15 stacks. So I've been holding off until we hit 60 force limit before building my next army. Manpower wise, we have the second most in the world as well. The Ottomans actually have 94,000 manpower, which is scary. 16k artillery. We only have 3k artillery. We need more artillery. Actually, let's have a look. See what ratio are they running. So they're running 2-to-1 infantry to cavalry, and then a little bit less artillery than cavalry. Right. So they're probably running 10-5-4, something like that. Around about 10-5-4, and they have 4 armies of that. Roughly. Yeah, it could be 10-6-4 or 11-6-4. That's around about what they're running. Because that's 21 stacks. Yeah. So they're running 11-6-4, and they have 1 army that's wrong. Interesting. I don't think I want to run 11-6-4. I could see myself running like 12-4-6. No, 12-4-4. Yeah, 12-4-4 I may run. Cannons just cost so much money. Like, comparatively, they cost so much more money than anything else. Like, where is it? Where's maintenance? 0.24. Actually, they cost the same as cavalry. I did not know that. I thought artillery cost more than cavalry. I thought they were like double. I thought cavalry would double the price of infantry, and then artillery would double the price of the cavalry. Well, that's fine. If I'm going to do that, I think. I think I have a new makeup. I'm going to make a new army then. I'm going to run 12-4-4. And we'll sort that out once we get our 50% force limit. Because that will allow us to fill out these armies. Because we'll need 1 more infantry, 1 more cav, and then 3 more artillery for each of them. Because it'll take us up to 90 force limit. And we'll use 80 of that. Okay, so how is our... So I'm still at mid-30s with a lot of people. We can take another idea. Conquer Cali, I don't want that. Rival of our rival. Yes, Sweden. Hello, friend. Let me get improved relations with you. Norway somehow defeated that 30,000 stack of heretics. Let me... Diplo power, we're ahead on Diplo tech. We're not doing a Diplo idea group. We're only ahead slightly though. But I think on that scenario we actually lose the Diplo rather than the Prestige, which I believe I've lost every single time, apart from that one. We'll get rid of our general in charge of this army. And where do we want to go to war with next? I said Friesland, and it would be nice because they're kind of in the way. They're allied with Bavaria and Dauphine. What's Bavaria's army like? Country-wise, Bavaria has 15,000, Dauphine has 15,000, well 14,000 sorry, they're over their force limit. I guarantee Dauphine's at war. That would be the only way they would be over their force limit, was if they were at war. So yeah, our next war is going to be against Friesland, Dauphine and Bavaria. I mean, it's going to be some time until we get to that stage. Let's actually send 2 armies down here, just to guard the border. And send 1 army next to Friesland to actually fight Friesland. And then we'll send 1 army down here to defend against Dauphine. Lost a claim on Utrecht, so we'll have to get that back soon. Because we do want to eventually go to war, but it's another 4 years, and they still have no allies. So that actually could be a possible war, depending on how long it takes to get rid of all this aggressive expansion. Okay. How's Poland up? What are they up to? They have about 40,000 troops. They actually do have slightly more than 40,000 troops. The Livonian Order has expanded a little bit. They lost land here, of course, and Estonia. Lithuania looks like they've expanded slightly. I think they've took Kharkov from Golden Horde. Apart from that, it doesn't look like they've done anything. Actually, no, I think they've lost land. I think they had Mansur, and they lost that to the Golden Horde. I think. I could be totally wrong there. Mamluks will grant independence to Cyprus. Cyprus just beat the Mamluks. How did you manage that, Cyprus? Teach me your magic. So I don't want to take this because I'm not going to use it. And I'm not going to war with Trier, Hessen, or Hesse and the Planet anytime soon. Because we will lose that war. No, we won't. We'll lose a lot in that war though. That war won't be beneficial for us in the slightest. We may get dragged into a war against Muscovy here. I could see that happening. Poland pulls us in against Muscovy. Muscovy straight on the attack against this 4,000 Polish troops. They're going to get stack wiped. They did. It's a bit stupid that I can't see my allies' vassals' territory. 2 people just converted to Protestant. How's religion doing? It's converting pretty much all of northern Germany. So there's a centre here. There's a centre here. There's a centre here. That's the 3 centres. Wait, no. There's a centre there. So the 5 centre thing did work. It's just it didn't give me one, even though I was the 4th to convert. And it looks like there's only 4 centres. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, there's 5 being converted. So where's the 5th? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the same as the problem I had earlier with the Reform Centre of Reformation. I couldn't find it anywhere. There's only 4. There isn't a 5th. The game is lying to me. There isn't a 5th Centre of Reformation, but there's 5 provinces being converted. Right. It doesn't tell you where they're being converted from, which is a bit annoying. It could be that one of the provinces is converting itself, maybe? Oh no, the rebels are still there in Norway. I love that Italy's going Protestant. The land surrounding the Pope has a Protestant province. Wouldn't that be hilarious if the Pope went Protestant? Right, Diplotech we can get. I think I'm going to hold off though. And ideas wise, this would push me up to innovative. However, I want to finish military, I think. Yeah, I'm going to try and finish military as quickly as possible because we'll get that 50% force limit bonus. I'm holding off on this until January when we'll get a reduction because it's not a necessary tech. Recall Diplomat Champagne's converted. Nice one, Champagne. Picardy actually took land. It looks like the Protestants... Actually, no, the Protestants already have converted Picardy. Picardy. I swear there must be one somewhere. And I'm just blind. No, let's cancel that. I don't want these missions. Give me a different mission. Give me something against Munster. I'll take it. So I'll go towards France, Trier and Würzburg. That's a decent war. Right, how is our aggressive expansion doing? If we can get down to like 20, I think I can do the war. Right, so admin, go, there we go, nice. Diplotech, it's not January yet. We would not get the reduction. Sweden has fully occupied Denmark, well, almost. They need Bornholm and Gotland. Hungary is no longer a valid rival for me. I have no valid rivals anymore. Let's go Muscovy. Let's improve our trust over here. Also with Bohemia and Saxony. And who else we're allied with? They're the only 3. We only allied with 3 people. We have military access through Lithuania. We have an alliance with Poland, Bohemia and Saxony and Castile. So we should do with Castile as well. Okay. Boost, boost, boost. There we go. Don't need military access through Lithuania. It's something we definitely do not need. I needed it when I had to run away from that army that just wouldn't stop chasing me. But I don't need it now. Okay, it is the next year. We can take Why isn't it? No one's took it. No one's took Diplotech. No one cares for Diplotech. Well, we're not taking it then. We're going to save our points. Anyway, guys, that is unfortunately going to be the end of this week's episodes of Europa Universalis 4. I'm going to wrap it up here. On the next episode, at the start of next week, I'm assuming we're going to declare war on Friesland, Dorfien and Bavaria for Friesland. We'll also probably get Utrecht early next week. And hopefully Munster as well. They're the provinces I would definitely want to try and take in next week's 5 episodes. But until then, if you've enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. And from me, Corvus95, have a great weekend and goodbye.